This is the lab 5.6, and this is going to demonstrate a double replacement reaction where we're going to be having two ionic compounds where their positive ions are going to switch places. So what I have is I have a well plate or a plate with wells, and I also have four compounds. The first compound is copper sulfate, which you can see here, it's just this blue stuff. I also have sodium chloride, and that is clear. It's just salt water. I also have another third substance called silver nitrate, and I also have the fourth substance, which is called barium chloride. I'm going to be adding these substances to these wells in the well plate over here, and we're going to see if there are any reactions that are produced from this. So here's our reaction plate. We're going to take this reaction plate, and I have some pipettes, so I want to make sure that I don't cross-contaminate any of my compounds. And what I'm doing is I'm going to be putting the copper sulfate into this well here and into this well right here, and we'll record the results. Okay, so the first thing is I'm going to be taking a pipette of the copper sulfate, and I'm going to place 5 drops in each of the left 2 wells, which is going to be this over here. So I'm going to go ahead and get a small sample of this, and I'm going to put 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm also going to be putting 5 in here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so copper compounds tend to be bluish or green in color, like the Statue of Liberty is greenish in color. That's copper oxide. This is a compound called copper sulfate, and it is a blue color. So next, I'm going to be adding 1 pipette of sodium chloride, and I'm going to put 5 drops in each of the 2 right wells. So I'm going to put the sodium chloride in over here. I'm not mixing the sodium chloride in over here, but I'm putting them separately over here. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the sodium chloride. The next step is I'm going to be taking the silver nitrate, and I'm going to be placing 5 drops in each of the top 2 wells, so these top 2 right here. So now we're going to see if there's any reaction, and what we're looking for is a solid to occur. And if you remember from the previous lecture, what we looked at is double replacement reactions will often produce a solid substance. So we're going to see if a solid material is produced in each of these wells by adding 5 drops to the top 2. So I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if you take a look at this for comparison, you can see that this is a little bit cloudy compared to the clear substance that we have right here. This is definitely white cloudy compared to this substance that we have in there. So we've mixed in the silver nitrate. Now we're going to be doing the barium chloride in the bottom 2. We're going to see if any solids are going to be produced from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely seeing a cloudy substance. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So these are our results, and we should copy down what we have seen in these wells. I'm going to try to put this right here for you to see also. And you can see that there is some cloudy material found in this one right here. And it's a bluish solid that's formed. And then also there's a white solid that formed from this. This is a cloudy white that has also formed. But it doesn't appear that anything formed in this last well over here. So we're going to go ahead and record those results, and then we're going to get into the reactions that we see on the back side of this. So we want to record the results in the picture below, record the results. What we see here in this well is a faint blue. faint blue solid, and we also see a blue solid in here as well. And in this, we had this silver nitrate and sodium chloride. This produced a white solid. So in all three cases, we're starting off with liquids. We're combining two liquids together, and we're producing these solids. And when we combine sodium chloride and barium chloride, there's no reaction. So I'm going to put an NR for there, and this one here will be no reaction. Well, why is there no reaction with this one compared to the other three? And that's what we're going to take a look at on the next page of this lab.